Hello, good morning, my lovely students. How are you today? I hope you are fine and stay safe and still follow the health protocol like wear mask, washing your hands, and listen your parents more than before. Today, I'm going to talk about adverb of frequency. Can you remember adverb of frequency? Like usually, like always, usually, often, sometimes, and never. Today, start to uh, here adverb of frequency, like always, usually, often, sometimes, and never. Adverb of frequency is exactly an adverb of time. Adverb of frequency always describe how often something happen. How often something happen, either in the definite or indefinite term. For example, here, he always goes to the theater. He always goes to the theater. It means he every day go to theater. And I usually drink coffee in the morning. I usually drink coffee in the morning. And here, he is often late for work. Please pay attention here. We use adverb normally before verb. Yes. Always goes, usually drink. And here, only for to be verb. What's the to be verb? Am, is, are. If to be verb, we use adverb after to be verb, like am, is, are. We use adverb after to be verb. Yes, here we can hear, please. He is often late. I usually drink. Usually drink is he is often. She sometimes watches TV. I never go to zoo. Here have some important here when we use your subject is third person. Here have two important when your subject is third person, so like he, she, it, your verb is third person too. You have to add s. For example, goes, and here watches, or for example, drinks, or please, for grammar rule, please keep your mind and pay attention for, it's very important. The adverb comes before the verb. The adverb comes before the verb. I usually has salad for dinner. He sometimes plays tennis. As I said you, when my subject is third person, you have to add s, third person. Play for. If I say to you, I sometimes, you have to say play. But the third person, he sometimes plays tennis. Yes, very good. And here, please look at here, grammar law, be careful. Always use how often to ask a question. How often do you watch movies? I sometimes watch movies, or I usually watch movies, or I always watch movies every day. And here, please look at here. We say for grammar again, we say or we don't say. He always writes his homework. He, third person, we add s, end of your verb, s for third person, writes his homework. He always don't say he always write his homework because he is the third person. You have to add s for third person. Yes, he always writes his homework. And here you have to say he sometimes drinks coffee. He sometimes drinks coffee. He is the third person and add s third person drink coffee. He drink, not you don't say, or we don't say he drinks sometimes coffee. We use adverb before verbs. And look at here, please. For to be verb, they are always happy. Can you remember I told you, as I said you, they when our verb is to be is am, is, are. Adverb of frequency come after to be verb. Yes, they are is verb, always happy, to be plus adverb, to be am, is, are. When you see your sentence start with to be verb, you have to use adverb after to be verb. Like here, they are always happy. Not you not say they always are happy. Okay, they are always happy. And for and here this he usually watch TV after dinner. Yes, watch is not to be verb. Yes, we use adverb before verb. He usually watches TV after dinner. Yes, very good. Adverb, adverb plus verb. Yes. For to be plus adverb. Yes, very good. To be plus adverb. When you have your verb is to be before adverb, what is normal verb? Adverb come before verb. It is pay attention. It's very important role. And look at this here chart. When you use always, it mean you do. When you use always, it mean you 100% every day you do it, or you thinking, or you. For example, here you say always 100% you do every day. If if you do something every day, you say always 100%. You sure 100% you do every day. For usually 80%. For often 60%. For sometimes 40%. For never 0%. Yes, always 100%. Usually 80%. Often 60%. Sometimes 40%. Never 0%. Yes. For example, I exercise. I always exercise every day. I drink coffee. I usually drink coffee in the morning. I often go to a school. I sometimes play tennis. I never listen to rock music. Yes, it's example only. And here, number one, look at here. Here has again some example. They are always happy after the verb to be. They are adverb come after verb to be. They are always happy after the verb to be. Number two, they always go to bed early before verb. Here, see, go is verb, and adverb come before verb. And number three, they brush their teeth every day. Every day at the end of the sentences. If you have time, for example, every day or every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Friday, every month, every year, you have to use end of the sentence. Okay, now I invite you to watch one video, and I want to know what you see and what you understand in this video. And please watch this video, and again continue this lesson together. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jolie. Welcome you to English conversation practice. What do you do in the morning? What is your routines in the morning? Let's see my routines in the morning first. I always get up at 6:10 a.m. Then make the bed in the morning. Then I go to bathroom. And I always brush my teeth and wash my face in the morning. After that, I always do exercise in the morning. Sometimes, I go for a run in the morning. I always take a shower in the morning. But I never go for a swim in the morning. I always make breakfast by myself. And have breakfast at home in the morning. I often eat bread and eggs or noodles in the morning. I always drink a lot of water in the morning. But I sometimes have a coffee in the morning, too. I rarely drink fruit juice in the morning. I sometimes read the newspaper in the morning. I often water my flowers in the morning. Looking the flowers grown up every day, I feel very comfortable. Then, I always get dresses in the morning. I always go to work at 7:30 a.m. I always start working at 8 a.m. in the morning. They're all my routines in the morning. What's about you? Now is your turn. What time do you get up in the morning? Do you make the bed in the morning? Do you brush your teeth and wash your face in the morning? Do you do exercises or go for a run in the morning? Do you take a shower in the morning? Do you go for a swim in the morning? Do you make the breakfast and have breakfast in the morning? Do you drink water or have coffee or drink fruit juice in the morning? Do you read the newspaper in the morning? Do you water trees or flowers in the morning? What do you usually wear in the morning? What time do you leave for work in the morning? What time do you usually work? Okay, great job. I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.
For subject for are you, we, they, and he, she, the same, always, usually, often, sometimes, and never. But for verb, pay attention please here. For verb, for are, you, we, they is normal verb. But for he and she and it is third person, you have to add s third person. Yes. For example, I always feed the dog in the morning. You always feed the dog in the morning. We always feed the dog in the morning. They always feed the dog in the morning. And for he and she, third person, he always feeds the dog. She always feeds the dog. Okay, please don't forget for third person, it, he, she, we have to add s third person. Yes, he, she always feeds the dog. He, she usually feeds the dog. He, she often feeds the dog. He, she sometimes feeds the dog. Don't forget, please. Okay, when your subject he and she or it third person, you have to add a third person. Okay. Okay, I can make a question with how often. How often do or does? When we use do, when you have yes, are you, we, they. How often? How often do you eat? How often do we eat out? How often do they eat out? For does, we use does for he and she. Third person. Yes, very good. How often does he and she eat out? How often does for he and she? Do for you, we, they, I. Does for he and she. Not forget, please. Eat out. Okay, look at please this chart. Here have another exam for I, you, we, they. We use normal verb. Yes, I buy CD. You buy CD. We buy CD. They buy CD. And for he, she, we have to use add s third person. He buys CD. She buys CD. Okay, how many times? I buy CDs once a day or once a week or once a month or once a year. Or buy CDs twice a week, twice a month, twice a year, or three times a day, three times a week, three times a month, four times a month, or once buy CD once a year, twice a year, three times a year, four times a year. Buys CD once a week, buy CD twice a week, buy CD three times a month, buy CD four times a year. Okay, look at here, please. Here is your worksheet. I read first for you. Okay, when finished, please pause this video and answer again, play this video. Okay. Complete the sentences always times Wednesday, a, never, twice, years, evening. My sister feeds the dog. Blah, blah. I brush my teeth at night. They go on vacation once a. Elsa takes English lesson twice. We usually go shopping in the team eats onions. He doesn't like them. We go to the park three a month. I tidy up my room on Yes. Please now pause the video and answer again. Complete all this sentence and again play the video. Okay, here another worksheet for you. Complete the question with when and how often. Yes, you have to check when you use when and when you use how often. Number one, does Mrs. Jones feed their dog in the morning? Do you do your homework in the afternoon? Does Susie have a sleepover once a month? Do they eat out 5 times a month? Do you visit your grandmother twice a week? Does your brother have maths on Monday and Wednesday? Okay, please again pause the video and answer and again play the video. Okay, look at here, answer together and here number one, my sister feeds a dog. Yes, twice a day. Yes, twice a day. I, yes, very good. Always brush my teeth at night. Number three, they go on vacation once a year. Very good. Elsa takes English lesson twice. Yes, twice a week. Don't have is plural. Yes, twice a week. We usually go shopping in the, yes, very good, evening. We usually go shopping in the evening. Yes. Team, team, very good. Never eat onion. He doesn't like because he was negative. Yes, he never eat onion. He doesn't like them. We go to the park 3, yes, 3 times a month. 3 times a month. And number 8, I tidy up my room on, yes, on Wednesday. On is preposition for the days of week. I tidy up my room on Wednesday. Yes, very good. And next, does Mr. Jones feed her dog? When or how often? When, yes. When does Mr. Jones feed the dog? Number 2, do you do your homework? Yes. When or how often? When. Yes, very good. When do you do your homework? Number 3, does Susie have a sleepover? When or how often? Yes, very good. How often does Susie have a sleepover? You can here, please. You use does. You don't need to change have to has. Okay, when you use does. Number 4, do they eat out? When you are how often? Yes, very good. How often do you do they eat out? Yes. Number 5, do you visit your grandmother? Yes, very good. How often do you visit your grandmother? Twice a week. Number 6, does your brother have math? Yes, very good. When does your brother have math? Okay. Okay, very good. I hope this video useful for you, and I hope finish in this situation and see you soon. Okay, take care yourself. I hope see you soon. Bye bye. Love you all.